Hello, everybody. So, today I wanted to talk about setting goals for yourself and also making sure they are realistic goals, meaning they're smaller goals, so that you can see the effect it's making sooner. Because sometimes when we don't see the results of an accomplishment, a goal we set for ourselves, if we don't see it sooner than later, sometimes we'll just decide, well, I don't want to do it anymore, or this isn't for me. So, to set realistic goals, meaning smaller goals that you're able to see in a shorter amount of time, from anywhere from a day to a week, and things of that nature. So, I'm going to start out by saying some of the things that are on my personal list slash schedule of things to do. And these things are more so for me to be a better person on my path. I think these things can be something that anybody can use, but for me specifically, these things are on here because of the things I'm struggling with. So, quickly touching base on that. With me, my problems are sometimes I may lack awareness. I react and act off of emotion, and I can be selfish at times. And that's just, three of the things that I'm dealing with at the moment. So, quickly going over my list, some of the things I have are clean slash help out. So, whether it's cleaning your own house, cleaning at work, which is, something I'm sure you're supposed to do, or just helping out in general. And not because you have to. Going out of your way, like I said, at work, it's probably like an obligation for you to do that, unless you work in a place where you don't have to clean, you don't have to help out necessarily. Just do your job that only involves you. So to go out of your way and help out where you don't, quote unquote, need to help out, just volunteering. And I'm not saying you have to go out of your way like a whole day. You're setting like just a little bit, start little by little. It could be as small as letting somebody go in front of you in line when you're at the grocery store. It could be letting somebody over when they're trying to get over in the lane on the highway. It can be if you live with somebody, cleaning up, washing the dishes. If there's somebody that they're the one that always cooks, always washing the dishes so that they can always have whatever dish they need once they're ready to cook, thinking ahead of time in those ways. That's a selfless act. And it's not just to be like, oh, you see, I'm being nice. No, it's because it's genuinely coming out of your heart, because you want it to be more simple for them. You want it to be easier for them, Another thing I have on my list is working towards being a meditation teacher. Now, that is my personal goal. Now, anybody else, you can just put working towards, whatever goal it is you have for yourself. If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a photographer, if you want to be an artist, whatever it is, just working towards that goal that you have a passion for, whatever it is. Don't think that anything is too small or too any of it. If it matters to you, it matters to you, and that's all that matters, is that it matters to you. So if you're passionate about it, you love it, you could see yourself doing it for free, like that's how much you should love it, to the point where you could do it for free. You wouldn't mind if you could do that for the rest of your life. So working towards something like that, because it keeps something in you alive, it keeps you something in you driven and wanting to get up every day. You have a reason to get up every day because you still haven't gotten to that point. That's going to keep you like, having something dangling in front of you, and you really want it, but you got to want it that bad that you are willing to always chase it, to just eventually be able to catch it one day. This is a big one. Be grateful. So being grateful really tops everything, and in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, life is showing me that being grateful is the ultimate step, first step possibly, to true happiness, to true love, to true meaning of life, to true mindfulness, to true awakeness, to all of it. Because once you are grateful for your body, once you're grateful for the air in your lungs, once you're grateful for the skin that's protecting everything inside of you, the veins, the blood, your heart, your bones, everything, and work on that first, and then work your way out. Grateful for the trees, grateful for the leaves that grow back on the trees every summer, grateful for the sky, grateful for the clouds that shade the sun away so we're not always just burning hot, things of that nature. Grateful for your son's smile, grateful for your daughter's laugh, grateful for your husband's touch, grateful for your wife's cooking, grateful for your wife's smile that she gives back to you, like whatever it is, to find that, to be joyful and happy in everything you have. To be, if your mom cooks spaghetti every Friday, to on your way home be excited for that spaghetti that you eat every Friday. Because if you feel like, oh man, I know what she made already, she made spaghetti like always, she always makes spaghetti on Friday. But to change that to, man, I can't wait to eat that spaghetti when I get home. It's to feel that. It's to be appreciative. It's to be grateful. It's to look at somebody, something, and say, man, thank you for being you. Thank you for being exactly who you are in my life. I love you. I love this. Whatever it is. And you don't have to say it. You could just think it. It's nice if you say it, but you don't have to. And in being grateful, you will find joy. You will, in being grateful for your job, you're going to look forward to going to work. In being grateful to, once you clock out, you get to go in that car that runs for you every single day. You're going to be grateful. You're going to be happy to get in that car, hear it start, and it gets you from that destination to whichever destination you have to get to next. Therefore, you're going to be happy. If you're in traffic, be happy that you're okay. Think to yourself, this traffic is happening for a reason. It's stopping me from whatever could have happened if I would have gotten past a certain highway, a certain exit. Something could have happened to me and all those other people that are waiting there also. We look past the fact that this is all happening for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So always assume that that reason is to protect you. That reason is God's reason to make sure you are headed on the path that He wants you to head on. But you got to believe that. I know they say, don't assume. That's when you're making, you know what, out of yourself. But if you want to assume positivity, I personally don't see a problem with that. It's probably the best thing you can assume, positivity. And another thing that I have on the list, it says exactly, do not focus on the problem, but the solution that will make you happy. So by saying that, for me personally, I will overplay again and again and again and again the problem, what I don't like about it, whatever the situation is, and I won't think enough about the solution, and the solution will make me happy. In the solution, there's my happiness. Obviously, that happiness should be within yourself also, but also in the solution, it feels good. It doesn't feel bad. The problem is what feels bad. So to focus only on the good, only on what you can change, what is in your control, and doing your best on your part, what you can do on your part, because you can only ever do what you can do from you. You can't control anybody else. You can't control anything else, really. It's all in you.